What's up, everybody? Golden Eagle Eye here, and we are playing some more four-player ranked Catan. And in this game, we've got the fourth pick. So let's take a look at the board. Obviously, the 9-5-6 is really solid. 8-5-10 is good. We've got the other 8-5-10. So I think will be kind of interesting what we have here, but we're gonna be kind of stuck. This is definitely the type of board where you don't want to go fourth. There's always those weird situations. Every game is different. Sometimes going first is amazing. Sometimes going third or fourth is even better. I think in this case, obviously, the first couple picks here are really important because they're just so good. Black immediately has an amazing setup. There's a lot of sheep on the board that they probably get on the way back. So their ore wheat sheep game is going to be on point. They've got the best ore in the game, pretty decent wood. And so, there's definitely they may or may not get any brick, but obviously if they get some sheep, then that's going to be a plus. Interesting that red takes the 8-5-10 with the sheep there, sheep and brick. I'm probably taking the 8-5-10 with the wood and the ore. But yeah, what do we do here? I wonder for us if it's 9-6-3 and then something like 6-3-11. Wow. Okay. Huh. I did not see that. So we're obviously taking the 8-5-10. Unfortunately, the wood port is way over there. I think. Damn. So is it just as simple as 8-5-10, 4-11-9? So we're kind of on a little bit of everything. I mean, I prefer having the better wheat. Then the question becomes, yeah, we definitely will get locked out of the sheep somehow. It's like, what's more important to our game here? What's more important to our game? I think, as much as I hate to say it, I think for us it makes more sense to take... I don't want to play without the sheep, because we can have I mean, we're probably the only ones really battling the development card game here. And if we take the 6-3-11, somebody's taking the 11-4-3. Red probably takes... I don't know. Maybe it is okay. I mean, if this is available, black takes that for sure, and then that kind of screws us. Somebody definitely takes this, but like red is going to need the wheat. Yeah, maybe red takes this, actually, because they need the wood and the wheat. Blue needs wheat and ore. might even take something like this. Which means blue or black might go up here. We'll see. I don't love it. Let's do it. We've got the free road. I think this is a little bit more defensive and risky, but I think it's a little bit better. I think it forces the other players to make some decisions. Like blue and red don't need the sheep because they're already on the sheep, but they do need, like, for red, wood and wheat. Blue definitely needs the wheat and ore. Yeah, so that makes sense. So then I don't love it, man. Black probably does take this 10, 11, 9. If I'm red, maybe I do take the 9, 4, 3. Yep. So that sucks, actually. Black does take that spot from us, which is fine, whatever. We've got the road builders. We'll work our way up to maybe the 8, 4, 3. Unless black takes that. It wouldn't be a horrible spot for black. It probably makes the more sense for black. Because, like, I don't know that I would put a ton of value on that 11 of brick. You get a lot more out of the... Yeah, okay, perfect. Big 11 right to start, so... We need a trade. We need a trade here. We need to get our hands on some sheep somehow. Can we get some sheep? See what red does. I'll do it. I'll do it. So blue is actually really close. Blue is definitely close. I don't know. Did a 5 roll? I think they just need a 9. Wow. Blue can plow me here, I think. That would suck. No, I don't think a 5 did roll. So they only have the road. Road wheat. They got the 2 brick. There they go. Now they can plow. That sucks, man. Oh, that's such a killer, bro. That hurts. They just killed my game. They didn't have it until that 5 rolled. It's such a clutch 5. That's so annoying. I mean, it was risky pointing there, but I mean, what a 5 for them. Right on their turn, that's what they needed. It's unfortunate. So we could have popped there. The problem is we just don't have any sheep, and so I really want to get onto this 3-1. What really sucks is we kind of wasted the resources there on that road. We would have had to settle here already. It shouldn't be us here. Maybe on that 8 of sheep. Yeah. Man, that really hurts. That really hurts. Can we get a brick? There is a lot of wheat on the board, but okay, can hold. So blue and red are out of ore. It's really just me and black. Man, black just has such an insane setup. We really need this 11 to put in some work. It sucks that we did waste that road, but we were so close to getting it. One turn off. No way. It's definitely not us here. It's gotta be blue maybe. Or black. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. We'll see if we can't get a brick for this non-block here. We're definitely hitting blue here, I think. I think we can pop a dev at this point. What I find with Catan players is most of the time when you ask for like a non-block or something and they say 0, like they don't have it, I find that most of the time that seems to be genuine. I would also say that if they agree to that transaction, most of the time people will honor that. However, that is not always the case. So there's ore out there. I guess we just 4 for 1 for the brick here since we have so much wood. That's fine. Get onto the 3 to 1, double up on the 10. It'd be kind of nice to maybe work our way to this 6, 11, 12, but more so, I think even getting onto that 9 would be nice. Although that 9 probably becomes a huge threat now that it's been citied. Man, our game is so much different if we get that spot. I mean, it was kind of greedy on my part. I definitely could have just got the 4, 11, 9. But and maybe that is the play, you know? Maybe that is the play. So we've got the knight in the back pocket. Like, we're not pacing horribly. Even all of that, you know, we are on the 3 to 1 now. We've doubled up on the 8, so it's, you know, good port fodder. There we go. I think once we get onto this, double up on this 10, we will reevaluate where we want to drop our 5th settlement. I wouldn't be opposed to coming out here onto this 11 of ore. We'll see. Potentially we build a road and then see what we can do. There is a world that we can get up onto this 411 as well. Wow. I think we just build the road here. Call it a day. We haven't hit black once, so hopefully it's not us here. We do... Okay, perfect. I was going to say, we are the only ones with a development card in hand, so... Sometimes that will prevent players from robbing you or blocking you if they know that you're just going to flip a knight anyways. No. I'm not doing any of that, bro. Not doing any of that. Perfect. Beautiful 11. Beautiful 11. Big block on that 9. Big ore roll for, do it for sheep, bro. Sheep non-block. Otherwise, I think... I think we just gotta hit black there. That 9 and 6 combo can get out of control pretty quick, and then once they city on that 8-4-3, it's kind of GG's, so... Like, there's an argument to block the 8, but they are on the 4 as well, so, like, that doesn't really do much. I think the 9 is a little bit more devastating. Okay, so now their game is... Yeah, exactly, see? So they would have gotten that 4 either way. But now the 9 is kind of bolstered, and they can kind of party a little bit, because now they're on the 3-1, so quite flexible. So I think that changes things. I think once we settle on this 10, we probably do work our way left up here, because that 9 is just going to scare the entire board. Other than black, I think everybody's hitting that spot at this point. And so for us, sure, it gives us a settle spot, but like, we're never going to get the resources from it, right? I'm not doing any of that, bro. Yeah, it's definitely black here. We just gotta keep hitting them. It's fine. Ore's good. Oh man, we get hit here. Just don't take the sheep. That's all I ask. Preferably not the sheep or the ore. Again, though, we may not get hit here. We might, just because we've hit them a couple times. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. And actually, that's a good block on them. Kind of stops their expansions. Big 8 for us. Dude, you're the one on sheep. You got 2 9s and the 10. I guess the 9 was blocked for a bit there. Okay, so we double up on here. I think that's fine, and we just keep it moving. Now we kind of need this 11 again. And we definitely need to get onto this. Wow. At least they don't take the ore. It's fine. Okay. The 12. That's a big... They gotta be on, like, close to another city here. So we are definitely hitting black once again. I'm surprised that they haven't really been buying... They haven't bought a single dev. I'm very surprised by that. I mean, the wheat's been rolling. The 8s have been rolling. The 4s have been rolling. Perfect. Beautiful. We will... Ooh, VP's not horrible there. Big blocks on that 9. Wow. Clutch. Okay. So, an 8 and a 6 gives us the city. There's the 6. Okay, another 6. Or 8. I honestly think, too, we do city the 6 through 11, just so that when that 11 rolls, can we get some wheat? Oh, man. I guess black. Damn. 7. Scary, it's a lot of cards. Okay. So now we're in a little bit of trouble. We're definitely in a little bit of trouble here. Black's got the connect. For road, the easy road settle over here. Big blocks on that 9 though. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. Alright, come get this trade. Let me do it for that. By the dev. Kind of clears our hand a little bit. 6 is good. It's a lot of wheat though for black now. So we're pretty worried here. They need 2 roads to get longest road that puts them on 7. You know, some cities. They need to start popping devs, but I'm glad they aren't. So, we do have a knight we can play as needed. Another knight gets us army for 7. City for 8. And then another city for 9. And then I guess we have to basically either get VPs or build out. So we need 2 cities and a settle, or 2 cities and a VP. It's kind of where we're at. It's kind of where we're at. Can we get that? I don't really think there's much we can do here. I guess one thing we could do is come this way and maybe like loop around for a road as well. So is there any brick out there maybe? Okay. Big, big, big. Okay, so a 10 or a 6. Okay, no 7s. No 7s. Nah. Okay. I think if we 7, we're still good, right? I think if we 7, we're still good. And then it's for sure this 6, 3, 11. Just so, I mean, that 11 becomes pretty clutch. Because I feel like it hasn't rolled for a while. Okay, okay, okay. So... can we get that? Basically what I'm trying to do here is city pop. Because we'll have a ore left over. We can just like 3 for 1 all of our stuff. I think that's fine. We can just clear the hand here. Okay, okay, okay. So... they flipped the knight. We don't have any cards, so I'm very happy with that. We obviously still need a knight. So basically, we need knight city. And we're pretty good. We're pretty good. I mean, if that 11 rolls, then, you know, road is in play. But for right now, we need to secure this next knight. And we need a clutch 10. Wow. That's surprising to me that red does that. I guess they do take away black's ability there, but like, you know, you could have had road. I mean, everybody's kind of competing for road except us. Like, blue can connect. Red's 1 road away. Black can connect. So I think for us, if an 11 rolls, we make the play. And then of course we need another 11, but we're not going to port our wood here for brick at this point. That 11 should roll anytime. Like, it's been a long time since it's rolled. And it's only rolled like twice, I believe. Maybe 3 times. So we're due for at least 1 more roll here. Okay, so blue buys the dev. Um, 11. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. So we'll do that. I really don't like this. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Perfect. Perfect! What a block. What a block. That's a 5-head play right there. So, I mean, if another 11 rolls, we're in business. But we really need the next knight here, right? We need the next knight. Okay, so a 6 or a 10 would be helpful. I'll do that. That's fine with me. That is fine with me. We've got the settle right now. In hand, we've got the settle. Which means we just need to pop another knight. And that bolsters up this 10. So, you know, we get 3 aura off of 1 roll, right? That's pretty fantastic. Pretty fantastic. So there's a couple rolls. I mean, a 6 is nice. I don't think we have any winning rolls, though. Oh, boy. Who's winning here? I guess it's probably red. They're on the 3-1. I think we do hit red here. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, do we just take road? Okay. That hurts. Losing the sheep hurts. That's greedy. Maybe we should have settled. But we essentially need just the 1 point here. Okay, so that's our sheep. We need another 11, bro. I just think we take that because now they need to get up to like 8 roads to be able to overtake us. That 9 hurts. I mean, honestly, army is still in play here too. So if we get like a 6 or something, we need some rolls here. I think we've got to just 3 for 1. No way. Okay, so that's not army. Don't lose the sheep, please. Huge. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. So 6. 6 or 11 wins it. I feel like that 6 hasn't rolled in a minute. Okay. 5, 8, 6, 11, all win. Unless we can get a trade here for wheat or brick. Blue needs to build 3 roads to get to 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, then 8. Red's built a couple roads. They still need to build 2 more to get to 8. Black has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they can't do it. So it's really just blue. No, no, no. I'll do that, bro. No way we get that. I'll give you 2 wood. Come on, bro. Don't take the sheep. Okay. So we're still in business. For an 8 rolls. Oh, man. Black. Okay. They probably do assume we've got the 2 VPs, but, like, black is clearly on 9 there. Yep. Can they build another road? Wow. Oh, I just crushed our game, bro. That just ruined our game. That just ruined our game. We needed the rolls there. I mean, we settled for 8, city for 9, but I think we're too far behind at this point. I think we are. We needed to win like right then and there. Red building those roads blocks us off. Because we need to build. One, two. Bro. Okay. Yeah, that's a bad play from red. Honestly, good for us because the 6 unblocked, but that 6 is so strong for black. You can't have the 9 and the 6 unblocked. It's pretty bad. Like, what is the 5 doing? That's such a silly block. Wow. So blue's got to extend here. We at least still have the settle. Okay. Yeah, there's no way we can compete for road now at this point. Do it for brick. How many roads can red build? So they've got 8 plus the 4 is 12. They can build 3 more roads to get to 11. Okay. Okay, so we are on 8. The 10s are live. Big block on that 8. So we just need 2 cities. And I say just, that's a stretch. Oh my god, the 12. The 12. $6.10. Okay, okay. 10. The 9 is so scary here. I guess if a 9 rolls, we pop a VP or pop a dev. But oh man, I can't do anything. Yeah, I literally can't do anything. That's so bad. I feel like that 10 hasn't rolled in for it finally. That's so bad. That's so bad. We needed it 1 turn ago. It's a good game though. We're all fighting for it. We just needed the rolls a little bit sooner. But I'm not mad at how we played. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't understand that, bro. What? Just get the settle spot. What the hell kind of... I don't understand that from Black. Like, if you're gonna build road, you're not getting longest road. Just build over here. Get on that 12. Just open up a settle spot for yourself. That's silly. Very, very silly. Wow. Crazy game. Okay. I mean, it is what it is. That's like 3 in a row that we've lost. We played 2 off camera and those didn't go great. This one we were pretty competitive. We just didn't get the rolls that we needed when we needed them. You know, unfortunately, but I kind of liked our setup. I guess we could have went onto the 4, 9, 11. That probably would have helped us out a lot more. Yeah, that 11 only rolled 3 times. The 4 only rolled 6 times. The 9 rolled an insane amount of times. So we would have been popping devs and all that. Even the 10 though, the 10 didn't roll all that much. So we definitely lost some steam there. The 8s came in pretty clutch for us. Once we got onto that port, we were able to port a lot of that wood. The 5s rolled a bunch again, so again, porting all that wood helped. The 6 rolled a decent amount of time. But yeah, maybe the play... I mean, the 6 only rolled 2 more times than the 4. So I think the play for us was definitely getting onto that 9, 4, 11. Would have been a much better of a setup for us. However, that probably changes the board a little bit and gives other people better setups. Yeah, we gambled and we almost had it. We were literally just and that happened so many times this game where things that we needed to happen happened the turn before or the turn after, right? So we get exactly what we need, but blue gets exactly what they need, like their turn, which is like the turn right before ours. So that gives them what they need to plow us on that first settle spot. So very unfortunate turn of events. Kind of at the end there, we weren't getting the rolls that we needed. The 10 didn't really roll all that much. And then literally the turn right after ours, the 10 rolls and we got the city, right? So there was a lot of those things that happened in that game. You know, VPs were okay, but if you know, one of those is a knight, things are probably a little bit different as well. We probably win if one of those is a knight, right? Because then we get army, and we're on 9 points, and then, you know, we probably get a city or something in that span of time. So, you know, VPs got us close. We couldn't hold on to road, but, you know, there's nobody was really playing dev. So, yeah, if one of these is a knight, then we're in business. If one of them's a monopoly, we're in business. All those things. But unfortunately, the VPs are good, but sometimes, like earlier in the game, you need a bit more utility. And it did get us closer to 10, but it did not help us in the long run. But one knight would have been more valuable for us there. But it is what it is. It was a good game. I'm not too mad at it. We only lost 3 rating here. And so, you know, even though we've lost now a few in a row, one win shoots us way up, right? So that's the idea. We will continue our adventure, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.